Rajo'thewriter, the controversial author. Coming to you today live from Little Rock, Arkansas. I'm hanging out here at MacArthur Park, and I'm kind of just hanging out with the ducks and the vegetation. And you see they got a lot of nice fishing and things of that nature going on down here. And let's zoom back out so we can see everything. And notice all of the nice, beautiful vegetation and the beautiful landscaping they have done here lately. It's very nice, pleasant place to come walk. And also they have some great fishing, and hopefully we get some ducks in here as well in the scene before it's all over said and done with. Today I want to talk to you about the videos we're going to have up and coming. We're going to be talking about everything from religion, love, sex, music, popularity, bullying, race, being an American, which is going to be my number one topic. I'm always going to talk about that number one because I really believe that until we understand that the word American can replace all of the problems that we have. It sounds very silly, but if you really sit back and think about this thing, here you are having thousands and thousands of troops dying overseas, and we are over here killing one another. We are over here hating on one another. We are over here being jealous to one another. So if you look at it, what are they really dying for? I mean, they're dying for us as Americans, but we're not acting American. And we should be ashamed of ourselves. And I hope that one day we will sit back and look at this thing and realize that American is not just a word, it's a way of life. And if you're not living it, then you're in the wrong country. And so we have to look at that. When someone harms another human being on these streets for reasons unknown, you got to understand that's an American that's being harmed. That's not just a black person, that's not a white person, that's not a Spanish person, a Latino, that's not a person that's Indian, Chinese, Korean, Middle Eastern. It doesn't matter. It's if they are an American, that is another American being killed. If they're not American, they're on American soil, and we have a right to protect our visitors. That's what we have a duty to protect our visitors. Therefore, once they set that foot off the plane, they become part under our American umbrella. We protect our own. And if you come to our house to visit, we have a duty to make sure you're taken care of. And that's how we do things here in America. That's what makes us so beautiful. So we have to make sure that we continue to always honor that word. And we're going to get on it. We're going to get more involved with that word as time goes on. You're going to see, because I'm going to preach it and preach it and preach it. And I hate to use that word preach, but in this particular case, preaching is exactly appropriate for what we're going to be doing with that word, because we're going to be almost like a minister would be doing. We're going to minister that word, and we're going to nurture it and show you what it's really all about. And until we make every person realize that regardless of your race, creed, sexualities, preference, and things of that nature, your background, all of those things, you are an American first, period. So anyway, going on to other things, we're also going to be covering things of such as raising children in the now. You know, the different gaps in ages between loves that's going on these days. You know, times have changed. You know, now it's not uncommon to see, say, a 28-year-old with a 50-year-old. You know, and back in the days we'd look, oh, what are you doing? But now we kind of starting to look at things a lot different. Just the same way they're looking at gay marriage, for instance. The same way they're looking at marijuana issues. You know, again, we're coming under the American umbrella. These are American issues. And most of them are worldwide issues. You know, but we can only take care of what we can take care of here. You know, that's one thing about it. In the long run, you only have control over your own children. And so that's what it comes down to. And so anyway, I want you to know I'm always happy to come to you. I'm always happy to know you and just communicating with you as a whole. I'm just so excited about just you seeing this video, because you're connecting with me. I'm connecting with you. And you are my number one target always. I want to see you be the best you possible. Now, if you'll follow me on Twitter, you'll see that I made. It's hard to use 2 lines to actually make a statement, but I do the best I can. It's not easy, but I try to make as much of a statement as I can during that period of time. Such as, for instance, if I was to say, no post is a post. You just don't have anything to say. Something as simple as that to something as elaborate. I don't want to try to think of anything right now. I could do that, but it's going to take up too much time. We don't want to use up the video space for that. But follow me on Twitter. Follow me on YouTube. I would definitely say follow me on Facebook. By all means, check out every page connected to me. I only have 2 other pages connected to me: an Arthur's Outlet page and one on race. That's because it's an issue. I've come up with a thing called the Rajo'thewriter doctrine, and you can find that on either link to Rajo'thewriter's page, or you can go directly to it. It's the I think it's called memos. So just go to my page, and I think you'll be able to get to it. It's must-see memos on race, and it's talking about the violence of America Day. And there's also a thing called you heard me say, the Rajo'thewriter doctrine. Now, what the Rajo'thewriter doctrine is, it's kind of counter, and I hate to really, it's such a touchy subject, race is, but what it does, it kind of counters the Willie Lynch doctrine. The Willie Lynch doctrine obviously guided, and was like a threshold of, a linchpin of slavery and how to maintain slavery, which they were very successful at doing for hundreds of years. But the Rajo'thewriter doctrine counters that, and it goes to the heart of changing the whole thought process in the African American neighborhood, as well as the whole overall American society. We have to get back to American. I can't really even say we ever got there. If you look at it, we've been kind of separated, and we're kind of bickering like little, like sisters and brothers do. We've been doing this thing so long, and sometimes we don't even go to the extreme of sister and brother. We go to flat out hate enemy and just want to do all kinds of crazy things. But we're going to get this American thing down. I keep coming back to it, I see. But either way, again, we're at the beautiful MacArthur Park in Little Rock, Arkansas. Now let's go and take a stroll and start enjoying some of this great sunshine. What do you think about this weather that's been going on lately? I mean, it's been beautiful this summer, I got to be honest. We really loved it. So I'm going to turn the camera out so we can start seeing some of this nice vegetation, let you look at some of this beautiful greenery. And I'm making my way over to the pond over here that they stock up for the kids to do their fishing and things of that nature. And they come out, they just put catfish in and all kinds of fish in, and the kids come out and they fish in droves. Oh, it's incredible. It's an incredible Saturday, incredible Sunday, and it's just nice when they do. And they would do that at other ponds as well. Around the state, so other cities can enjoy the same luxury as well. Very, very, very nice. And I will say this about Arkansas: they have some smaller cities here that are quite actually very beautiful. They actually invest in their city. I would have to really give them credit for that, and very impressive. Now, hey, we're up here with the ducks. I don't know how they're gonna take it out. I think these are geese actually. Let me rephrase it. I think these are geese. Anyway, let's turn around and take a look at them. Look. See if we can zoom in, get a better look at them. We don't want